Hey, what's up guys? Spencer Rhodes here, and this is my video on why I believe Daniel Salazar will return in the last few episodes of Season 4 of Fear the Walking Dead. Okay, so this is just my opinion. This is just what I think based off the information we have about the character, the actor, what the producers have said. Because there was that one time where the producers said that Daniel Salazar is still alive and that we're going to see what happened to him and find out more about it later on. They didn't specify when, but it does seem like this big mystery that they're keeping, and it's got to be for a specific reason. It's got to be something that they're holding on to. They're holding on to some secrets. You know, they want to keep the audience wondering about that. So I think since it's one of the most relevant things right now, that's something that they should actually answer in Season 4. It can be the last episode. It can be the last 2 minutes or whatever. That would be a cool way to end Season 4, I think. Having Daniel Salazar appear, just have hit the final few minutes of the season finale. Maybe it's him and he's got like a bigger beard or something. Maybe he's got like some scars and this really badass look, and they can finally make an action figure of him that we've been waiting for a while now, or something like that. But yeah, I think an epic Daniel Salazar return in the final few minutes of the season finale would be a great way to end Season 4. It would be a great way to get people wanting to watch Season 5 and find out what happened and what Daniel's backstory is. Because then Season 5, obviously Daniel Salazar would be a main cast member along with Morgan, Alicia Strand, Althea, John Dory, Luciana, you know, everyone. June, everyone. Maybe Charlie if she's still alive. But Daniel Salazar is also a main cast member. And then we spend maybe like the first few episodes of Season 5 revealing what happened to Daniel, showing him finding other communities, finding other people. And maybe that is how they answer what happened to some of the other characters. If they had Daniel Salazar flashbacks, that could be a way for them to bring back, they could bring back Walker, they could bring back Crazy Dog, they could bring back the Proctor John. Because if you think about it, if you have Season 5, okay, you have Season 4, the finale, it has Daniel Salazar come back at the very last couple of minutes or the very last minute. Maybe we hear him talk and then he emerges from the shadows or whatever. And then Season 5 is where it has a bunch of flashback episodes with Daniel in them, and they answer what happened right after Season 3. Think about that. Think about that opportunity to have the first few episodes of Season 5 go back in time. They could go right to the end of Season 3. They could go right there. I mean, I guess the last time we saw him, he was with Nick. The actor doesn't even want to be on the show, so they might have a hard time getting him to come back for flashbacks. So maybe they could just have Daniel and Nick separate early on. Maybe Daniel wakes up and he gets a note from Nick or something. But this could be a way to bring back Taka, Crazy Dog, and Proctor John, and to reveal their fates. Maybe kill all of them off, or kill off Proctor John. And Walker and Crazy Dog could go back to what they were doing and go and try to find more of the people, because I think that's what they were doing. They left to go find more people, but right at the end of Season 3, these characters, Proctor John, Daniel, Taka, and Crazy Dog, they're not far away from each other. They're still around the dam. They're still around the wreckage of the dam. So it would make sense to have Daniel run into these characters again. And you know, Proctor John would want to kill Daniel, because Daniel, I think they not only do they need to answer the Daniel Salazar mystery, but they need to answer what happened to Proctor John. I just think that was too big of a character to just put in the last 2 episodes of Season 3 and then just never see him again and not have characters mention what happened. I mean, I think if you're going to kill him, Proctor John, off, you should give him an on-screen death, because that's a good actor that they hired, and they need to bring him back to kill him off properly. And if you're going to have Daniel Salazar dramatically return in Season 4, you could have Season 5 go back and answer those questions, because Daniel would really, really, really want to kill Proctor John. It's Proctor John who had his people invade the dam, attack the dam. They're responsible for Lola and Ephraim's deaths. I mean, I know that Daniel wanted to kill Troy because of Ophelia, but Troy was already dead. And now there's Proctor John and his people. They killed Lola, Ephraim. So, and we saw in season 3 at the end where Daniel Salazar just starts slaughtering people. He's coming after Proctor John. That's what he wants right now. Everything he cared about is gone. Ophelia, Lola, the dam. He's lost everything. When he's been shot in the face and he's walking around, he's killing people. He wants Proctor John. He wants to find Proctor John and kill Proctor John. So having season 5 have those first few episodes that brings back not only Daniel Salazar and does the flashbacks, but they bring back the actor that played Proctor John, have Daniel and Proctor John get into this really big, nasty fight. Or maybe it's something that lasts several episodes. Or maybe it takes like months later or something, like they find each other again or something. But it would probably need to be a flashback of Daniel Salazar killing Proctor John, because, I mean, with these characters going all over the place and, you know, the passage of time jumps and all that, they can't just have Walker, Proctor John, Crazy Dog all come back in season 4. You got to have just Daniel and then do the flashbacks of Daniel, and that's how you could bring back the other characters and answer what happened to them, because a lot of those characters are still mysteries. The only thing we know about Daniel Salazar right now is that he's still alive. So I think it would be a really good opportunity to tie up loose ends and have season 5 have a few episodes where Daniel is fighting Proctor John and Daniel kills Proctor John or something to that nature. We could have Daniel and Walker and Crazy Dog team up, or maybe Daniel tries to kill Walker because he blames him for making Ophelia a killer. I don't know. I don't see that happening. Maybe they just bring back Proctor John. I mean, maybe Walker and Crazy Dog's story ended. They did come back for one last little assistance and save Madison's life, I think, and then they left. And that could be a good way to end them and just have them never be seen again. But with Proctor John, you really do need to answer that mystery, because it was too good of a villain, too good of an actor. You got to at least give him an on-screen death. Have Daniel Salazar and Proctor John fight. If you could bring the actor back, just have Daniel and him fight and have Daniel kill him. And then from there, we can have more flashbacks of Daniel Salazar and do time jumps and show how he's evolved. He could find new communities. He could find new bad guys. He could find another child like Ophelia to care about. They could kind of do what they did with the governor, where it almost seems like he gets this second chance because he finds this woman and this daughter or something. They could have Daniel find a new family or something. You don't want it to be too similar to him finding the dam. You want it to be different from that. He could actually be the leader. That would be a cool thing, like having Daniel be the leader of like 100 or 500 people. And, you know, like that's this new army of people that we spend time with for the next few seasons. From there, we could get new main characters and interact with Morgan, and maybe they end up all traveling to Alexandria or something crazy like that. But then that would be like season 6, season 7. But that would be a cool way to bring Daniel back. Have him, since season 4 did a big time jump. I think it's at least a few years after season 3. Daniel could just be like this scarred, bearded leader of like 500 people, 500 soldiers, and that's it. We just find that out at the very end of season 4. I think that would be perfect, and I think that's a possibility because they're specifically keeping it a mystery, and they've talked about Daniel. They want the fans to keep thinking about it, to keep thinking about him, so it's still relevant. So I do think that they should bring Daniel Salazar back at, you know, the final few minutes of season 4, and then season 5 we find out what led up to that and blah blah blah. But anyway, that's just what I think. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Don't be shy. Hit that like and subscribe. I'm not going anywhere. I make 1 to 2 Walking Dead videos per day. Right now we are at 144 subscribers. Please hit that subscribe button if you have not already. It helps a great deal. Right now I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. So, I mean, we're about a 1/7 of the way there. Maybe about a 1/6 of the way there. That's pretty good. So just please keep hitting that subscribe button. Subscribe if you haven't already. With all that said, I'm Spencer Rhodes, and I will see you guys later. Bye.